everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a beach themed set. I thought that it was perfect intro to the summertime and vacation nails, all that good stuff. I already have my nails prepped and ready to go, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll put my inspo pic up on the screen somewhere. Today, I'm gonna try to talk to you guys without doing a voiceover because I suck at voiceovers, and it's not like I don't be sitting here talking to myself anyway, so I figure I might as well talk to y'all and make it seem a little bit more normal. To get started, I kind of have everything already mapped out in my head. The thing that's kind of tricky to me is how I'm gonna do this ombre, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna airbrush it on instead of trying to paint it. It would be a lot easier if I did acrylic, but I don't be doing acrylic. So we're gonna try to figure out how to get this ombre with the airbrush, which I feel like it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my airbrush ready, put my base down, and then get my airbrush ready, and I'll come back. This is where we are now as far as the base, and I went in and added some of this rubber base to these nails and the thumb, just because I feel like this has better coverage than this. Even though I really like this base, it is pretty sheer and it takes a while for the color to show up, so I just combined these two and I think that the color turned out pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this, and then we are gonna start airbrushing.
I don't know. Turn up. My new bitch look like Halle Berry. But she don't love me, she's too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know, but she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, yeah, no maybe.
Really quick before we start airbrushing, I added my colors in. I did like a dark blue and a light blue. Hopefully this turns out the color that I want. And I add acetone to this so that way it is able to actually go through the airbrush. They do sell specific paint for airbrushing because honestly, you're really not supposed to be breathing in acetone like this. So if it bothers you, I would just make sure that you're working in a well ventilated area. And sometimes it's a little tricky to get the right consistency. So before you start airbrushing on your nails, just test it out on a paper towel or on like a lint-free wipe. And if it's the consistency that you want it, go ahead and start airbrushing your nails. can see, I decided to put a glove on because that was a smarter thing to do. I was getting paint all over my hands. So make sure that when you're airbrushing, wear some sort of protection on your hands to prevent any gel allergies or make it less messy. I'm about to go ahead and clean the blue polish out of here, and then we are gonna start airbrushing the nude base on my other two nails.
If you open up the door for me, couple stairs, couple texts, couple dates, couple I think that we're ready, couple I think we should wait. Are we acting like a couple? I'm just trying to get it straight, cause I'm over here convinced that it's too early for mistakes. And then
you had to change up the game. Oh, the weather is not the same. Now there's only cloudy days. I can't stand the rain in July. There were fireworks exploding, but now it's getting colder. The leaves are turning colors. Why? It's just not.
Before I go in and cure this last layer of polish, which I think turned out really cute, like it's giving sand. That's exactly what I was going for, and I'm glad that I was able to airbrush this ombre on. I don't know why I was so nervous, but yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 would recommend airbrushing, but it is a little fumey, so just be careful, or even wear a mask, because I low-key feel like I'm about to pass out, but it's fine. I'll be okay. Okay, next up, we are going to set the little beach scene on the blue nails. I'm gonna take milky white to make the drops of water. If you watched my little ladybug set, you already know where I'm going with this. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Watch that one next. Stay with me on this one and then go watch that one. But I'm gonna take this milky white. If you don't have a milky white, just take some white polish and mix it with clear. There you go, it's milky. I'm gonna add this to the blue, and we don't have to go like all the way down, here. We can kind of keep it just towards the top, and it doesn't, you can kind of like fan it out, feather it out right here. We're gonna be adding some like waves right here. It doesn't have to be super perfect, we just need that base.
make you happy, baby. What you say? Oh, yeah.
I'm about to have to do this over. I think I'm gonna do it one nail at a time because it's spreading way too much for me. Definitely do this part one nail at a time. Hopefully this comes off easy. Okay, I was kind of nervous that it was gonna take off some of the blue, which it did, but that's okay. We got a good base going on, so it's fine. Just do it one nail at a time because I was not moving fast enough. Okay, this is how we're looking. Oh wait, sorry, let me I'm watching BMF, sorry, but this is how we're looking. I am so excited about the finished product. I mean, it looks good right now. Like I really like the way that it looks, but I'm so excited to add all the 3D stuff and the gems. But right now we're gonna work on the waves. So I'm gonna take some white polish and we're gonna add that right where the blue meets the nude color.
See, I get you right in my space, but I need it, baby, I'm late, but I check in with you.
Love yours. No such thing. No such thing as a life.
So that's obviously not gonna work. I just knew that in my head that made so much sense, but it looks like this polish is too thick, so maybe we can add some acetone and then try to blow it. But if that doesn't work, girl, I don't know what we about to do. So let's see if this works, adding a bit of acetone to it.
Beauty in the struggle, nigga. Yeah. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my niggas down the block, man, we were blessed. And life can't be no fairy tale, no once upon a time. But I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying. So tell me, mama, please.
Okay, how do we feel about this? I'm gonna say no. It's not giving waves. What can I use to make the waves wave? Let me figure it out. I'll be right back. I think that this looks better. I added more acetone and then I used a straw to kind of blow the polish around. So this is gonna have to do. I think this looks pretty good though. So I'm gonna cure this and then I'm gonna do the other ones. Okay, this is how we're looking. I think that everything looks good. I like it. This one we got a little bit more texture, which I like. And yeah, the waves were a little bit harder than I anticipated. I don't know why, but it's okay. I think that it turned out good, and that's all that matters. As far as the 3D designs go, I think I want to start with the turtle. Actually, I've never done a turtle before. The only animal that I've ever done was a ladybug. I'm excited to see how he turns out. And yeah, I'm just gonna start with this clear gel, and I'm gonna break this into 2 separate balls. I'm gonna do one for the head and one for the body, and then we'll go from there.
No such thing as a life. Better than your love. No such thing, no such thing. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived.
Okay, here is our turtle. I named him Crush, and if you get that reference, then good job. He looks a little sad, honestly, but it's okay. I still think he turned out cute. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the flowers, and adding our gems on.
Rock with me now.
Usually with my flowers, when I'm ready to color them in, I just do it with polish, but I want to try out using pigment instead and see if I like the coverage on that better. So I went ahead and added a matte top coat to both of my flowers, and I'm just about to go in with the shadow brush in this eyeshadow palette, and we're gonna see how it turns out.
If it fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it.
I think that it'll just be better if I go in with polish. I think this one right here isn't bad. Like, that one's kind of cute, but this, maybe I can go in and like add some white lines or something, some dimension. Maybe that'll look better. Okay guys, here is the set all finished. I love the way that it turned out, even though my flowers didn't quite come out the way that I had envisioned them, but I still think overall everything turned out really good. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know any themed sets that you might want to see. I'm thinking about doing Doechie's album cover next. I'm curious to know what you guys might want to see though. So let me know in the comments down below, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.